And by Daniel's Jewelers.
Own the dream.
First pitch is just moments away on your home for the world champion LA Dodgers.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position. Leading off, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Southern California, Chevy Silverado, with 9 unique trims to choose from, including ZR2, designed for maximum off-road performance and capability. With features like an off-road cut front bumper and 2-inch factory lift, no roads are no problem. Looking for a bold and sporty high-performance pickup? That's RST. From its aggressive style to its responsive feel, it's an energizing presence that really stands out. And for the ultimate combination of luxury and capability, there's High Country, offering premium leather seating and a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today, or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniel's Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
Baseball fans, David Vassay here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your outdoor living space with TimberTech, the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks like natural wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. Plus, it's made with up to 85% recycled material. Here in California, fire safety is always top of mind, and TimberTech has collections with top-rated fire resistance, including a Class A flame spread rating, so you can build a beautiful outdoor space with confidence. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at TimberTech.com.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
Spectrum TV Fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV. 32, blue 32, hot height. It's only more Hail Marys.
It's only more bottom of the ninth magic.
It's only more slow motion replays.
It's only getting all the sports with over 100 hours worth of streaming apps like ESPN, Fox One, Tennis Channel, Peacock, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. As CHLA, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise, with care completely tailored to kids. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. Whether it's routine checkups or life-saving treatments, Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where families turn. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Fans expect to in every season, but imagine winning the championship 29 seasons in a row. Galpin Ford did that, being the #1 volume Ford dealer in the world for 29 years, led by the Bachman family as the largest family-owned and operated dealer group in Southern California. Galpin has been part of the community since 1946, offering great deals, great service with great people. In addition to Ford, Galpin's winning heritage includes Mazda, Honda, Volkswagen, Porsche, Land Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Lincoln, Volvo, Polestar, and Lowe's. Galpin story. It starts at Galpin.com.
Let's go to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Monday and Steven Nelson.
Live from Dodger Stadium, the excitement level increases.
as Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series takes place. It's the best 2 out of 3, and your defending world champion Los Angeles Dodgers entertaining the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, everybody. Rick Mundy alongside Stephen Nelson and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald. We get set to go. Glorious evening for baseball as we get set to go here tonight. For the Dodgers, they take in the field. Blake Snell, the starter, getting the loosening up opportunities. And for this Dodger ball club, 93 wins in the regular season. Now it's the best 2 out of 3. Here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Shohei Ohtani will lead it off. He's the designated hitter. Mookie Betts batting second and playing at shortstop. At first base is Freddie Freeman. Max Muncy returns to the starting lineup. He's at third. Teoscar Hernandez is in left. At second base, Tommy Edman. Andy Pages will be in center field. In left field tonight, Kike Hernandez. And Ben Rortvedt is behind the plate and doing the catching. For Blake Snell, 12 starts in the regular season, a record of 5-4. The last 2 starts, he has been absolutely terrific. 13 innings with a batting average against of just 159. And he has been right on the money with 17 strikeouts in those 13 innings. It is a big right-hander. The local product, Hunter Greene, out of Sherman Oaks, will start for the Cincinnati Reds in tonight's ball game. Using 6 umpires, including an umpire down the left field and right field line, and 4 umpires back in New York in the commissioner's office for Replay Central, should there be a challenge. Well, it's a challenge for both teams. Who advances to the next round? Is it the Dodgers or the Reds? Well, we're going to find out very shortly. Hammer to play from Dodger Stadium. Here's Stephen.
Thank you, Mo, wherever you may be and however you may be listening. It's our privilege to be along for this postseason ride. It's that time of year again here at Blue Heaven on Earth. The Dodgers need 13 more wins to become the first team in 25 years to go back-to-back. First things first, a best-of-3 wild card series with the number 6 seed and the self-proclaimed cockroaches from Cincinnati, the Reds. Digging in to lead things off, the left-handed hitting center fielder T.J. Friedl, 261 hitter in the regular season. The Dodgers' big lefty on the mound. Blake Snell twirls and fires. His first pitch misses high, ball 1. A fastball at 96 has the postseason underway for L.A. Snell's making his first postseason start in 3 years. He beat the Phillies in Game 2 of the NLCS for the Padres back in 2022. There's a strike, a fastball at the top of the zone, leveling the count 1-1. Snell had a no decision in his last outing last Wednesday in Arizona. 6 innings, 1 earned run on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 5 Ks. Swing and a miss, strike 2, a curveball from Snell to jump ahead of Friedl.
Well, this is a series, different animal. We talked about it so many times in postseason play. The trick is, for players, you have a tendency to want to speed things up. You have to figure out a way to slow things down.
Snell with a calm look on the mound takes a breath, and his 1-2 pitch to Friedl is spiked in front of the plate. The curveball that slipped out of his fingers, the count now 2-2.
Well, I don't know what time you started to go to the ballpark, but I get it from very reliable sources. You talked about getting up for this game. Blake Snell was in uniform at 1 o'clock today.
Think he's raring to go? I think so. Now the 2-2, Friedl swings and misses, strike 3. A curve that bounced in front of the plate. Rortvedt places the tag to make it official. A strikeout to kick off Blake Snell's postseason Dodger debut.
Well, that's a big pitch. Obviously, the breaking stuff, too. You start to look at the fastball from Blake Snell. It was hit over a 300 average. Not the story with the curveball or the slider or the changeup.
Now one of the breakout performers for the Reds this year, the right fielder Noelvi Marte. Right-handed hitter, hit 263 in the regular season. Swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball to left field. Kike Hernandez trotting back with room to spare in front of the warning track. He makes the catch. So out number 2 with just 1 pitch for Blake Snell here in the first. Now this is where the level of difficulty ratchets up for Blake Snell. Miguel Andujar, the big trade deadline acquisition for Cincinnati, getting Andujar from the A's. And in 34 games with Cincinnati, Andujar hit .359, his OPS .944, a right-handed hitter who mashes against lefties. First pitch swung on and jams him. Shallow center field. Going back from second is Tommy Edman, and he makes the catch. So Blake Snell gets 3 outs on 7 pitches to put up a 0 in the top of the first. It'll be Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman due up when we come back.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's convenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM, where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Funner California Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck at one of 500 slots or over 50 table games. Then level up your fun with one of Mayor Marty's favorite dishes at one of 11 restaurants, including the world's largest Hell's Kitchen. Take relaxation to a funner level when you try a mayor-approved treatment at the spa at Harrah's, or chill at one of 3 award-winning pools. To score a winning getaway to Funner California, visit harrahsocal.com today.
You and your crew feel like pizza, but you want something a little extra to stretch your meal without stretching your wallet, right? So you kick it old school and head over to Shakey's for a large handcrafted pizza. And like the boss you are, you add an order of plump and juicy chicken bites, a half loaf of garlic cheese bread, or a giant chocolate chunk cookie for a group dessert. Your choice, just $5 when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Way to go, Hefe. Feed more for $5 at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shohei Ohtani's first at-bat is brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer, embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected. Blake Snell put up a 0 in the top of the first. Now the home half against the hometown kid Hunter Greene, who's one of the best pitchers in the National League when healthy this year. 7-4 in 19 starts. His ERA at 2.76. For the Dodgers, they were just .500 the second half of the season from July 4th on. But they won 9 of 11 down the stretch in 15 of their last 20. As the saying goes, trying to get hot and click at the right time. It's never a bad time for Shohei Ohtani, who finished his 2025 regular season with a new career high and a new franchise record, 55 home runs. He stands in against Hunter Greene. It's power against power to kick things off. Off we go. And Greene misses inside with 101. To give you an idea of how amped up he is, he averaged 99.5 miles per hour on his fastball this year, which was up nearly 2 miles per hour from last season. 1 ball, no strikes. Greene has to step off the back and some early pitch com problems, and Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, is going to have to go to the mound.
Yeah, this is one thing that baseball needs to get straightened out. You know, if you have a system, it needs to work all the time.
And if it doesn't in the inning, I think you have to go
to
the signs.
You should have to go right to physical signs.
Well, this a little visit on the mound brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
So their system worked for 1 pitch. And then
it malfunctioned.
Yeah.
For Hunter Greene, he has been here before. He grew up coming to Dodger Stadium as a fan. He starred at Notre Dame High School, about 20 minutes away from the Ravine. Was the Reds' 2nd overall pick in 2017. He has faced the Dodgers in the regular season before, as he has made 5 starts against the Dodgers. He's 1-3 with an ERA of 4.55. That includes a start this past August 25th, in which he gave up 5 runs in 5 innings and an eventual 7-0 Dodger win. But after that, Greene got on a roll. He had a 2.64 ERA his last 5 starts. So they got the technology sorted out. All parties are ready to go. The 1-0 pitch is spiked in front of the plate. Ball 2.
Yeah, that outing that Greene had here, he's not going to duplicate that. He doesn't want to. In fact, Andy Pages homered off of him twice in that game. So for Greene, he was sidelined 2 different times with a right groin injury. But I tell you what, when he is on, he's really on.
His 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike, 99 at the knees.
And you don't want to fall behind in the count. Why? Well, it's just a 110 average. If you're a hitter and you're behind the count, if you're ahead in the count, you got a surviving chance, 264.
The 2-1 pitch. Ohtani turns on a ball, hit deep to right field. It is gone! Shohei Ohtani kicks off the postseason with a bang! A rocket over the out-of-town scoreboard in right field. His leadoff shot makes it 1-0 Dodgers in a hurry.
Boy, that was a low-line drive. Question was, did it have enough altitude? It did. Daniel's Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond and your family jewelers since 1948. So we encourage you to visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
That'll get the crowd going. Ohtani's 13th leadoff home run in 2025. And he does it in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Now Mookie Betts is behind 0-2 after Greene's first two offerings. The last
short at all. Oh, they won only 83 games. But I'll tell you what, you use the terminology, and they're the ones that gave it to themselves. They're like cockroaches. People counted them out. They never discounted themselves.
1-0 Dodgers. Betts on first. Still no outs. Freddie Freeman takes ball one low. A slider from Greene. Greene is a 4-pitch pitcher, but he's primarily a 2-pitch guy. 4-seam fastball and a slider. He will throw those 2 pitches nearly 90% of the time. A 1-0 from Greene out of the stretch. It clips the bottom of the zone. The fastball at 100 evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, high velocity on the fastball. The slider, by the way, has hit just a 156 average during the regular season.
Greene set up on the first base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires. Freeman swings through, strike 2. But Mo, given what you just talked about, the mentality of those young Reds, very inexperienced in the clubhouse, a highly experienced manager in Terry Francona leading the way, it was important. It is important for the Dodgers to throw the first punch and get this stadium into it quickly. A 1-2. Freeman takes one the other way, left field. In front of the warning track is Hayes. He makes the catch. Betts will trot back to first. That is out number 1.
Yeah, it's a nice statement in the early going, but it's only one batter and one swing. Oh, yes, the Dodgers take the early lead. Referring to Terry Francona, during the regular season, Francona in his career, he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. He's managed 3,784 games. This is nothing new to him either in postseason play.
1-0 Dodgers. 1 out and 1 on first. That's Betts. And Hunter Greene just threw over to first. And Mookie with a head-first slide back in safe before the pickoff. Max Muncy, the batter. The Dodgers were very careful with Muncy the last week of the regular season. The first pitch from Greene is a strike, 100 at the knees. And for Max, he's got good numbers lifetime against Greene, 3 for 5 with a home run. But the numbers off the injured list, his most recent stint off the IL, Muncy just 4 for 34. That's a 118 clip. Swings and foul, strike 2. Back, clips the top of the net. And still ends up in the lowest level seats down below the booth, 0-2. Earlier start time at Dodger Stadium than the traditional 7:10. Getting going at 6:08. The postseason windows.
Yeah, the nice thing is, it's getting darker this time of year, so there's no sunshine to deal with on the field.
On the 0-2, Muncy stays alive with the foul ball, bounced toward the Reds on deck circle. Well, at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise in treatment. U.S. News and World Report once again is named CHLA, the #1 hospital in California. CHLA.org. Dodgers 1, Reds nothing. Shohei Ohtani led off the game with a home run. Now Betts on first, 1 out. Another 0-2 from Greene. That is called strike 3, 100 at the knees. And based on Muncy's reaction, I'm not sure that he is seeing the ball as good as he normally does, as he hasn't had many gain reps.
Yeah, and that's a strike. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Right at 100 miles an hour. And a good pitch down and away.
2 outs for Teoscar Hernandez. On the first pitch from Greene, Hernandez grounds a ball through the left side, a base hit in the left field. Betts will go station to station, holding at second. First and second for the Dodgers with Tommy Edmonds striding to the plate.
And with a high-velocity pitcher, too, this isn't one of those things. Oh, the home run was nice. That is wonderful. But you can't be thinking about trying to go long ball all the time. Dodgers need to make sure they have good pitch selection and do not expand the strike zone.
Tommy Edmonds' first at-bat presented by Edmonds. Get an offer for your car. Find your next one on Edmonds.com. First and second, 2 out. The first pitch to Edman is a strike down the middle at 101 from Greene. The home run rate did balloon on Greene this year. Nearly doubled from 2024. He's got power, he's got strikeout stuff, but has been long ball prone this season. The 0-1 to Edman. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
In particular on the road. I mean, it was a different pitcher. At home, 5-1 ERA, under 1.6. On the road in 8 starts, 2-3, but his ERA was over 4.8.
Which is interesting because Cincinnati's got a reputation, Great American Ballpark, the Great American Bandbox, for being a hitter's park.
10 home runs on the road versus only 5 at home.
After taking time, Edman getting set for an 0-2. Here it is. Slash foul, bounces into the Dodger dugout. I think it hit Hiro Sonoda, Yoshinobu Yamamoto's interpreter. He's all right. Just a glancing blow off a bounce. Got him right in the right hip. He is signaling to everybody.
At least he can say ouch in at least 2 different languages.
Dodgers trying to add to the early 1-0 lead. 1-0 bottom 1. The 0-2 from Greene. Strike 3 swinging. 101 by Edmonds. So back-to-back Ks, or excuse me, a couple Ks to get the last 2 outs for Greene, but it all started with a bang. Shohei Ohtani's leadoff home run gives Blake Snell a 1-0 lead going to the second.
LA's best.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
Angel City fans, Angel City FC 2026 season tickets are now on sale. Learn more about the benefits of being an ACFC season ticket member at angelcity.com. Now, the City of Angels on fire after the first inning here at Dodger Stadium in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. A leadoff bomb from Shohei Ohtani over the right field wall off Hunter Greene's 100-mile-per-hour fastball. So the Dodgers up 1-0 as Blake Snell toes the slab for the top of the second. They'll face 4, 5, and 6 for Cincinnati. Here's his first pitch. Taken for a strike. That has a good curve that froze Austin Hayes. Right-handed hitting left fielder. This is his calling card facing left-handed pitching, though that was not a calling card for the Reds this year, Mo. The 0-1 from Snell. Grounded to third. Scooped up by Muncy. He sets and throws across to Freeman in time to get Hayes by a couple of steps.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people are selling the red short. They're the first team in Major League Baseball history to not have a qualifying batter hit 270. No batter hit 25 home runs. No pitcher won 15 games. But guess what? They're in the postseason, and a lot of teams that have better numbers are sitting home and watching.
One out, bases empty. Spencer Steer steps in, the first baseman. Takes the first pitch from Snell. It's a strike called in the outside corner. Fastball at 95. Perhaps a generous call from Nick Marley, the home plate umpire, but Blake Snell's not going to complain. Steer hit .238 this year, an OPS of 723. Hits one in the air to left field. It's playable for Kike Hernandez. 5 feet in front of the track. He has out number 2.
For Marley, 4 full years at the big league level. Once before he became a full-time Major League umpire, he had worked 470-plus games at the big league level. He served time in the United States Air Force before becoming a professional umpire.
We thank him and all service members and their families for their service and taking care of us so we get to enjoy things like this. Ellie De La Cruz swings at the first pitch, fouls it away. A high fastball from Snell. That's strike 1.
Doesn't it seem strange to see De La Cruz batting down in the lineup? We normally see him up near the top.
He is the face of the franchise for the Cincinnati Reds, to be sure. He's batting with 2 outs and the base is empty. Spins out of the way of strike 2, a fastball in the inside corner.
Well, his speed is just something. If he gets on base, I mean, he gobbles up ground, long, powerful strides.
Snell trying to put him away. The 0-2 is spiked in front of the plate. Dodgers 1, Reds nothing. 2 outs in the second for Cincinnati and nobody on base. De La Cruz played all 162 games this year. There are a handful that did that, but they were first baseman or DH. This is a shortstop. The 1-2 pitch from Snell. Buried down in an end-square count. And last year he stole 67 bases to go with his 25 home runs and 76 RBIs. In 2025, 30 fewer stolen bases, 37 to be exact. Snell trying to keep him off the base paths. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That's strike 3. A curveball at the knees. De La Cruz will not protest that. 6 up, 6 down for Blake Snell. Still 1-0 Dodgers, 1.5 innings complete.
When you want Dodgers.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
Behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
No, make it easy. Shohei Ohtani makes baseball look easy, doesn't he? A leadoff home run in the bottom of the first inning against Hunter Greene. So it's 1-0 Dodgers, getting ready for the bottom of the second and the bottom of the order. 7, 8, and 9. That's Andy Pages, Kike Hernandez, and Ben Rortvedt. And Mo, Andy Pages against Hunter Greene. That's been a one-sided affair.
Well, you get the 2 home runs off of Greene, the last outing that Hunter had in this ballpark.
Ball one away from Greene, a fastball at 100. In Pages' career, he is 3 for 5 against Hunter Greene. All 3 hits are home runs. The pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up off the dirt by De La Cruz. He makes the routine throw for out number 1 of the second. Well, it's the postseason. You know whose time it is.
Well, on either side, you've got managers that have been through it as players and obviously experiences as managers.
Kike Hernandez, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch from Greene is a strike. A slider at 91 on the outer third. Kike Hernandez starting to swing a warm bat to finish the regular season. Hit .308 his last 8 games. Got a handful of starts in a row as well. Takes one to center field. This will drop for a hit in front of Friedel. So a 1-out single for Kike Hernandez to begin his October, or excuse me, his postseason, as it is still September.
You're a day early.
Jumping the gun.
Yeah. Anxious.
We are all anxious for this day, Mo, because this is the time of year that we all live for.
Well, for Kike Hernandez, one quick note, too, is that really, that was an adjustment right there going up the middle. He's had a tendency, if you look at the last 5 games, he's swinging the bat much better, not trying to pull the ball all the time.
Rortvedt flashes bunt, pulls it away. It is a fastball at the knees, but called ball 1. Dodgers 1, Reds nothing. Hernandez on first, 1 out in the second. The top of the order, and the reigning MVP is on deck. The 1-0. Rortvedt bunts it in the air, goes over the net behind home plate, about 12 rows up the field level seats. That's a strike.
Not able to get on top of that 98-mile-an-hour fastball that was elevated.
So Rortvedt getting the start here in Game 1. Will Smith, though, is on the wild card roster for the Dodgers and is well enough to be ready to go as a pinch hitter if needed. The 1-1 from Greene to Rortvedt. Squares around a bunt again. It's to the right side, picked up by Greene. The pitcher will underhand toss it to McLean, the second baseman who was covering first. That is out number 2 of the second, but Rortvedt accomplished his mission, getting Kike over to second base in scoring position for Shohei. Second plate appearance in as many innings for Shohei Ohtani. Led off the game with a homer. 2 outs, Kike Hernandez on second. The Dodgers trying to add to the lead. Now, Hunter Greene threw the most pitches in baseball this year of at least 100 miles per hour. His first pitch to Ohtani is taken, a high splitter at 89. But who hit the most home runs off pitches at least 97 miles per hour this year? That would be Shohei Ohtani. Hit 7, tied with Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies for the most in the regular season. The 0-1 from Greene. Misses up and away at 100. And Greene tried to beat Ohtani in the first inning, a 2-strike count, 100.4 mile per hour fastball, and Ohtani took it over the scoreboard in right field for a home run.
Ohtani comes into this series pretty well in September, hit .312 with 10 home runs.
On a 1-1. Greene misses downstairs. Ball 2. The 2-1. Greene fires away and finds the strike zone on the outer half with another fastball, triple digits, 101. Greene threw 296 pitches of at least 100 miles per hour this year. 101 more such pitches than the next closest guy. It's Jacob Mizorowski of the Brewers. 2 outs, runner on second, and now the 2-2. Misses outside, not close, and now we got a full count. Twins. Payoff pitch to Ohtani is strike 3, 101 down the pipe, and Ohtani was looking for something else. So Kike's one-out single is stranded. Greene with 3 strikeouts through 2 innings, but the Dodgers with a 1-0 lead.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on.
The top of the 3rd inning with the Dodgers leading the Reds 1-0 here in Game 1 of a best-of-3 National League Wild Card Series. 16 pitches to get 6 outs for Snell, Mo. Not a shock to see him go 6 up, 6 down. No, but the pitch efficiency is notable.
And he just wonders that, honestly, he came to the ballpark raring to go in uniform 5 hours before game time.
This is why he signed with the Dodgers, Blake Snell says. First pitch of the inning, a ball outside of the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Right-handed hitting catcher. He is a big man. Listed at 6'4", about 230. Hit 231 this year in 88 games. But he's got pop. Snell gives him a changeup to even the count, 1-1.
There's also guys that watch him in this series, and first pitch is thrown to him. His first pitches he puts into play this year is hitting 371.
The 1-1 pitch from Snell is strike 2. Fastball in the outside corner. And that is a pitch that we have seen a lot more of from Blake Snell. The last 2 outings, he was really leaning on that fastball. Season highs in each of the last 2 in terms of number of fastballs thrown.
Yeah, and how many guys are going to be looking for the curveball? We've already seen one. That was De La Cruz, who got called looking for strike 3 to end the 2nd inning. Snell threw the hook, and a good one.
The 1-2 to Stevenson is a changeup at the bottom of the zone, and Snell got squeezed. That was surely a strike, but Nick Marley keeps Stevenson in the box now 2-2. Ooh. Snell had palms to the sky, but now he's got to lock back in for this 2-2 pitch. It's on the way. Ball don't lie. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the curve.
Well, friends, a chance you can wear what the players are wearing on the field during the postseason. Now check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, T-shirts, and a whole lot more. You can do it. Go online, MLBshop.com, your favorite Dodger postseason gear supplier.
Now the number 8 hitter, right-handed hitting third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch from Snell, a strike on the outer half at 97. Well, for Snell, since he came off the injury list, he tripled his K rate, essentially, and nearly quartered the walk rate. That's the recipe for success. He was not right at the start of his first Dodger season, but he certainly finished the second half strong, as he has done throughout his career. Second half Snell is not just a funny moniker. It's a real thing backed up by statistics. The 1-1 to Hayes is 96 inside corner, called ball 2.
Very seldom a carryover from one experience against a team to another. But if we go back to last start that Snell had against the Reds was last year. He's a member of the Giants. How did it fare? He threw a no-hitter.
Oh, is that all? Behind Hayes, 2-1. Bases empty and 1 out in the third. 1-0 Dodgers. Snell kicks and deals. Hit on the ground is short. Mookie Betts scoops it up off the dirt. Sets and throws to Freeman on the money. That's out number 2. It was last August 2nd, 2024. Snell with the Giants. 114 pitch no-hitter. 11 strikeouts, 3 walks. Just the third no-hitter thrown at Great American Ballpark. Snell was asked about that by our own David Bassett in his meeting with the media yesterday, and Snell said, different team, they're different, I'm different. It's a new challenge. First pitch, ground ball down the line, hit by the number 9 hitter, the former UCLA Bruin, Matt McLean. He's going to have extra bases. It ramps off the corner, picked up by Kike, and it's a stand-up 2-out double, and that is the first Cincinnati base runner against Blake Snell tonight. He was attacking that first pitch, and he put it between Max Muncy and the third base line.
Now we're just about at that twilight point, and don't know how difficult it would be for outfielders to see the baseball, but this is a great time for infielders that ball hit into the air to make sure you point and help out the outfielders.
Top of the order, T.J. Friedel struck out swinging, leading off the game. Tying run on second for Cincinnati, 1-0 Dodgers. Ball 1 low and away. Friedel, a much better hitter away from Great American Ballpark this year. 271 on the road. The 1-0 from Snell out of the stretch. It stays upstairs, ball 2.
Sometimes you just wonder, look, averages at home versus on the road. That's a good ballpark to hit in. First of all, friendly distances. It's a good background for hitters to see the baseball out of the pitcher's hand.
Snell looks back, and McLean comes home and delivers strike 1, a curveball right down the heart.
And for whatever reason, sometimes it works at home, sometimes it doesn't work as well.
A 1-0 early lead for the Dodgers. Top of the third, 2 outs, runner on second. Snell misses high. 3-1 on Friedel now. After throwing 16 pitches the first 2 innings combined, Snell now at 14 pitches here in the third, 30 in total tonight. The 3-1, Friedel will take outside and low. Ball 4, a 2-out walk, and back-to-back base runners for the Reds.
Well, are the Reds also talking about the fact over the first 2 innings, they expanded the strike zone, in particular on the curveball. Well, Friedel did not offer it that 3-1 curveball.
Now Noelvi Marte. Only 90 games in the regular season. He missed a lot of time with an oblique injury and didn't debut until April 9th. Now, this kid is still a youngster coming into his own as their right fielder. He steps in with first and second and 2 out. First pitch swinging and missing. Strike 1. Good changeup from Snell.
Yep, and you better throw some good pitches. This young man at home plate, just 23 years of age. Boy, he has some skills.
Here's the 0-1. Marte takes in the dirt. Ball 1. Now Marte, according to his teammate, former Dodger Gavin Lux yesterday, he says Marte will be the all-star right fielder for the National League next year. It's the kind of talent he has. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Went back to the cambio. The jump ahead.
Outstanding changeup. Down and away.
Dodger Stadium starts to rally. Waving the towels they were handed walking into Dodger Stadium today. Trying to will Blake Snell through this third inning. Some folks starting to stand. On a 1-2 from Blake Snell. Marte strikes out swinging, waves at another changeup. So Snell works around back-to-back two-out base runners to keep the Dodgers in front, 1-0 in the middle of the third.
LA's best. Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
Behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Lawrence.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer.
Baseball on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
At AM/PM, with the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and Mo. Listen to this, any 12-ounce thin Coca-Cola. So redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Great to be alongside the World Series champion Rick Monday with our MVP, the producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, and David Bassett. Stephen Nelson welcoming you back to Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0 LA.
Oh, we talk about it so many times. This is just a wonderful time of the year. You know, when your ball club's in postseason play, it's exhilarating. It's agonizing. It'll tug at your heart. It'll rip it out.
1-0 on Mookie Betts. It's Betts, Freeman, and Muncy here. Do it for the Dodgers in the third. Swinging a tapper off the plate, foul.
So every team in baseball went to spring training this year, all 30 teams. The promise and the hope of getting to postseason play. Dodgers have expectations to get there every year, and they've done it. National League West Championship, 12 of the last 13.
Betts takes ball 2 in the dirt.
You know, there's another sidelight, too, is that both of these managers, we talked about them briefly a little earlier. How about the fact that Dave Roberts played for Terry Francona? Remember, Roberts went from the Dodgers to the Red Sox, and they played in the World Series.
Betts swings and fouls away a fastball, square count 2-2.
One of the bigger stolen bases in baseball history in postseason. Everybody in the ballpark and watching and listening knew that Roberts was going to take off. He came on as a pinch runner. He said as he left the dugout to go to first base as a runner, Francona winked at him.
Now Betts puts one in the air, straightaway center field. Going back, Friedel. He's on the warning track, and he makes the catch. Mookie Betts just missed a leadoff home run in the third. Ultimately, it drops short of the 395 marker out there. It's out number 1.
So these guys understand one another. Francona, by the way, we talked about managing. Well, he also has a history against the Dodgers. If you go back to 1981, Terry Francona was in his rookie year. He was with the Montreal Expos during that playoff series.
First pitch to Freddie Freeman, taken for a strike.
And I've known Terry Francona, and delightfully and proud to say I know him. He is just a terrific human being. I've known him since he was 11.
I'm so sorry. Ball 1 down and in. No, I'm kidding. Everybody loves
dad,
Tito. Yeah.
The original Francona.
Tito, yeah.
It was his last year within the Oakland A's. And every day would come out when Terry came to the ballpark, yell out, "Hey, kid, you want to play catch?"
Strike 2 from Greene, just catches the inside corner.
The Reds were in town during the regular season, David Vassay and I went down to the locker room. I said, "Hey, kid, you want to play catch?" And it was
That's
like
awesome.
old home week. But he's just a wonderful guy. He's headed to the Hall of Fame as a manager.
Greene misses in the dirt, 2-2 on Freeman, one out.
And Dave Roberts, with his record, is going to be headed that way also.
Yeah, Francona has 44 postseason wins, tied with Jim Leyland for 7th most all-time. Who's 6th? That'd be Dave Roberts with 56. Ready swings and fouls it off the glove of the catcher Stevenson, who's shaking out his left glove hand. Still 2-2. The Dodgers up on the Reds 1-0 early on here in the first game of the wild card series. And the first 3 games today, the road teams 2-1 in the wild card series throughout baseball.
Yeah, good games.
The 2-2 to Freeman is inside, full count. Early, the Tigers won a nail-biter in Cleveland. Tarek Skubal with a masterpiece. 2-1 Tigers to take that opener. Then the Cubs helped serve at home, beating the Padres 3-1. And then the Red Sox topped the Yankees in the Bronx. Ball 4, low from Hunter Greene. A 1-out walk for Freddie Freeman. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the home squad trying to add to the early lead. Max Muncy will step in and put forth his best efforts. He struck out looking in the first inning, so he's 0 for 1. First pitch from Greene. Muncy takes. It's downstairs, ball 1. They call last postseason, Muncy hit just 163. But he had 15 walks, so his on-base percentage was at .388. The pitch from Greene. That's a strike on the outer third.
I thought the first at bat from Muncy, you brought up a good point about picking up the ball. Because he had missed some games. He was still lightly swinging the bat. But you're looking at 100-plus miles an hour.
That's to jump out of the way of a fastball inside at 99. 2-1.
Something I talk about in spring training is, you're training your arms and your legs. And the other thing is, you have to train your eyes. What are you looking at? How do you track the baseball?
Freeman on first, 1 out. Greene out of the stretch. The 2-1 to Muncy is in the dirt. Nearly hits Max. Ball 3. There's a splitter at 90, and Muncy had to dance out of the way.
Another thing about this Reds team, we touched upon it a little bit earlier, but everybody looks, well, they didn't have a lot of home run hitters. They didn't have high average. Yeah, but they've got some starting pitching that can shut down the opposing offense.
Good count for Muncy. The 3-1. Up and away, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Greene. The Dodgers have something brewing here in the third. Teoscar Hernandez's music hits the airwaves here at Dodger Stadium.
Trip out to the mound, Derek Johnson, the pitching coach.
The pitching coach / director of pitching, Derek Johnson, an esteemed pitching mind, made his resume at the college level and then was hired away to join the majors, and he has helped build out that staff you've been talking about all day, Mo. The Cincinnati Reds, with Hunter Greene at the top of the rotation, Nick Lodolo, who's going to be in the bullpen for this wild card series, Andrew Abbott, and several other talented weapons in the bullpen. They can shut you down. So it's important for the Dodgers to take advantage of opportunities like this.
Yep.
First and second, 1 out. You have them, a team that's inexperienced. Hunter Greene's making his postseason debut. Now's the time you step on the pedal.
Both these managers and teams are coming in with the ideas. Look, the pitching and your better teams are playing. So you're figuring low-scoring games.
First pitch from Greene to Hernandez. To the backstop. An extra base for Freeman and Muncy. Now 2 in scoring position. Now it's imperative to get at least 1.
Wild pitch. Greene had 12 such wild pitches during the regular season. Now the infield has to come in. Not real tight at short and second.
First base open. Tommy Edman on deck. 1-0 Dodgers, bottom 3. Can they add to it? The 1-0 Hernandez torches a ball. Left field. Way gone. A no-doubt laser to left from Teoscar Hernandez. 3 more on the board for the Dodgers.
Teoscar batting in that number 5 spot in the lineup. The first pitch he saw in the first inning, a single to left. The second pitch he sees in the third, the home run. And Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. Your family jewelers since 1948. We'll visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
Tommy Edman swings at the first pitch, fouls away a strike into the Loge level on the left side. So now 4-0 Dodgers, a 3-run home run for Teoscar Hernandez. So that's exactly what we were talking about, Mo, taking advantage of opportunities like that early in the game. Now Edman lifts one high in the air, right field, toward the corner. It's out of here. The Dodgers go back-to-back here in the third. Tommy Tanks adds another. It is now 5-0 Dodgers.
Remember, this started this inning with 1 out. Back-to-back walks, a wild pitch. Teoscar Hernandez, knowing that Greene needs to throw a strike, launches one. And now Edman follows suit.
6 hits for the Dodgers. 3 of them have left the yard. And Andy Pages, who has 3 career home runs against Hunter Greene, he's due up next. There is activity down in the Cincinnati bullpen. A veteran right-hander named Scott Barlo is just starting to get loose. But the Dodgers are taking it to the hometown kid, Hunter Greene.
And on that home run by Edmonds, Daniels Jewelers again. Proud sponsor, trip around the diamond. Your family jewelers since 1948. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
The first pitch to Andy Pages. Hunter Greene misses outside, a fastball 100, ball 1. Bases empty, still only 1 out in the third. Greene at 55 pitches. Pages hits it on the ground to short. De La Cruz to his left, sets and throws as he's falling away, but on the money to get Pages in out number 2.
I'll repeat what I said after the home run in the first inning. This is a nice start, but there's a lot of baseball to be played.
And we talked about on the pregame show, Mo, the Reds have adopted the saying, they can't kill us. They have started wearing T-shirts with cockroaches on them. So they take pride in that. Ball 1 upstairs on Kike Hernandez. So, yes, it is 5-0 Dodgers, but it's only the third inning. And this is a team that you do not want to give any sort of life and momentum to or hope to.
Yeah, they operate really with the theory of the tortoise and the hare.
2 outs, nobody on, 2 balls, no strikes on Kike Hernandez. Kike 1 for 1 with a base hit in the 8th spot of the order. Here's the pitch from Greene. Hernandez a little late on a 101 fastball, fouled straight back in the net, strike 1.
Kike really, he's going to be late on that swing. I mentioned this in Seattle. He has one swing that I don't get it. His right foot, his back foot is moving backwards as he's swinging.
Just like that, he waves in strike 2, and that slider wasn't really close. It was low and toward the left-handed batter's box.
And when that right foot, as a right-handed hitter, is going backwards, you're not really driving off of it. Ideally in baseball, to get the maximum leverage, you're hitting against a firm front side. Well, you can't do that if your back leg is flying out.
The pitch. Hernandez checks his swing, the appeal to first, and he held up. A close call goes Kike's way, and now it's a full count. Back-to-back home runs here in the bottom of the third from Teoscar Hernandez and Tommy Edman. Both came on sliders from Greene. So 5-0 Dodgers. Here's the payoff to Kike. Bounced off the backstop. Stevenson remains 3-2. He's been wearing some foul balls tonight.
He's taking a beating back there so far.
I mean, the fastball comes in at 101, then it glances off the bat. It's not like it loses much velocity.
Yeah, he's taking one off the heel of his glove hand already in this inning.
Count still full. Another payoff. And Hernandez pulls it high in the air. It's going to hook into the seats foul on the left field side. Sun has nearly fully set here at Dodger Stadium. The light shining down on another 3-2 pitch from Greene. Hernandez fouls it back in the net to stay alive. Got a piece of 101. Greene's pitch count is north of 30 pitches, or it's about to be number 30 here in the third inning alone. He's at 64 in the game. He deals and has strike three called. Hernandez tosses the bat and put his hands on his helmet in disbelief. That pitch looked comfortably low, but it gets Greene out of the third inning. But a big crooked number for the Dodgers. 4 runs on back-to-back blasts from Teo and Tommy. 5-0 as we move to the fourth.
When you want Dodgers.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
5-0 Dodgers, top of the fourth inning for Blake Snell. Miguel Andujar leads off, shows bunt, pulls back, and it's strike one on the inner third. A great start for the Dodgers to kick off this wild card series. Andujar swings and fouls a changeup back, quickly 0-2. Best of 3, first to 2 wins, moves on to a flight to Philly and a date with Philadelphia in the National League Division Series. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate, ball 1. Dodgers with 3 home runs in 3 innings, including a leadoff home run from Ohtani in the first and back-to-back shots from Hernandez and Edman in the third. The pitch is a curve low, 2-2 on Andujar. pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3. High heat at 97 from Snell. As Austin Hayes steps in, he's 0 for 1. Snell now with 5 strikeouts in his Dodgers postseason debut. First pitch, and Hayes nearly swings out of his shoes. He whiffs on strike 1. He stumbled into the right hand, or the left-handed batter's box, rather.
Right-hander Scott Barlo still warming up, so expect him to come on in the bottom half of this, the 4th inning.
The 0-1 from Snell. Hayes checks his swing on a ball low and away. You know, Mo, I'm curious your thoughts. They've gotten to their ace, Hunter Greene, who's already at 65 pitches through 3 innings. He's forced the bullpen to get up in right field. First, Snell's 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now, a short series, the Reds already have one of their top starters, Nick Lodolo, in the bullpen. So you get Greene's pitch count up, and you get an opportunity to get in that bullpen early in game 1 of a potential 3-game series. That seems like a positive. What say you?
I agree 100%. And the other part, too, is the Dodgers will like to stretch it out as much as they can with their starting pitching.
1-2 pitch. Hayes watches a changeup low.
And I think that obviously early in these rounds, you have to win this one. And as you're saying, 2 out of 3. I mean, you blink a couple of times. If you're not playing well, you're done.
Here comes Snell's 2-2. Check swing at a ball in the dirt, and he held up. So the count is now full. Snell at 45 pitches with 1 out in the 4th inning. There's 1 hit, 1 walk. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging. That changeup has been brilliant tonight. That was off the plate away from Hayes, a right-handed hitter, and we have seen a few Reds flail at that pitch.
Yeah, well, he struck out Marte to end the 3rd inning. Identical situation. Changeup well off the plate outside.
Now Spencer Steer, right-handed hitter. Strike 1 called on him. A fastball at the very top of the zone. Snell working with a good rhythm. The 0-1 pitch is low. Last time we were together watching a Blake Snell start at home was against the Phillies. A terrific moment at the end of his outing where he convinced Dave Roberts to leave him in. Strike 2 called on Steer, a fastball in the inner half, a ball and 2 strikes. And that was really his announcement to the Dodgers fans that I'm wearing blue now. He's got an opportunity to provide another such announcement kicking off the postseason. The game 1 started. Here's his 1-2 pitch to Steer. Rolled back to the mound, fielded calmly by Snell. He throws to Freddie Freeman, who steps on the bag. And that's a 1-2-3 4th inning for Snell, who picks up 2 more strikeouts. He's got 6 through 4 scoreless innings. 5-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the 4th is next.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first.
Indeed, go to their bullpen. They remove Hunter Greene. It's a pitching change presented by Navia, HVAC, and water heater products. Scott Barlo replaces Greene. The Cincinnati ace knocked out after just 3 innings, 5 runs, all of them earned on 6 hits, most notably 3 homers, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw just 65 pitches.
Well, and now you're going from high-octane velocity to Barlo, who throws a lot of breaking pitches. In fact, almost 65% of his pitches this year have been breaking pitches. That's the 7th highest among relief pitchers in Major League Baseball.
He'll face Rortvedt, Ohtani, and Betts here in the 4th. The Dodgers leading 5-0. First pitch, a fastball at 91. So that gives you an idea. Yep. You go from 101 out of Greene's right hand to 91 on a 4-seamer from Barlo. Rortvedt 0 for 1. He swings and taps strike 2 off the plate.
Well, he goes 0-2 very quickly, but Barlo's another guy who said, don't go chasing pitches. Well, against any pitcher for that matter, don't go chasing pitches. But he has the highest percentage of walks among National League relievers this year.
Has 2 strikes early. Works on the extreme third base side of the rubber. Close stance. He kicks and fires. And Rortvedt hooks one foul down the right field side. An 0-2 to Rortvedt. Pop back foul to our left. It gets into the lowest level seats.
By the way, postseason play, there's nothing like October baseball. Stephen just giving you previews that tomorrow will officially begin October baseball. We got to jump on it. So tickets available. Wild Card Series tomorrow night. Secure your postseason tickets. Dodgers.com/postseason.
Yeah, Rortvedt can't check his swing on a curveball down and in. He's down on strikes to begin the 4th. Here comes Ohtani.
There's that breaking pitch he's talking about.
Shohei 1 for 2, a leadoff home run in the first inning over the scoreboard in right field, and he struck out looking against Greene in the 2nd.
By the way, Ohtani has 13 home runs in a regular season on breaking pitches this year.
First pitch swinging and missing. Barlo starts him off with a curve. Now, if you look at Shohei's numbers against different pitch types, fastballs, that includes 4-seamers, 2-seamers, sinker, and cutter, terrific. Breaking balls, terrific. Off-speed didn't have high average, but he slugged against all 3 pitch types. And that is a big sweeper from Barlo. Gets another whiff in strike 2 on Shohei. So really, no matter what you threw him or where you threw it, Ohtani, it won't surprise anybody.
Well, for a lot of pitchers, the key to Ohtani's chuck and duck. Throw it and duck.
An 0-2 coming. Hooks down and in. There is an Oregon duck on the field for the Reds, that being Spencer Steer, the first baseman, but that is not the duck you are referencing. A ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on in the 4th. 5-0 Dodgers.
I like you getting creative.
Foul back over the net. Gotta keep you on your toes, Mo.
You keep me on my toes so much, sometimes I think I'm a ballerina.
Or thinking about jumping out of the booth, one of the two.
I know.
On a 1-2 pitch from Barlo. Shohei pokes it foul, and then the net on the third base side to stay alive. The Cincinnati Red bullpen has a lot of weapons in it, and most of them right-handed. Barlo is the first out of the arm barn tonight, replacing Hunter Greene. Another 1-2. That dives outside and low.
It's a curveball. So, again, Martin will have breaking pitches, and the fact that his fastball, it's the second lowest strike percentage on the fastball of right-handed relievers.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Put him away with a sweeper. And back-to-back Ks for Barlo here in the fourth. Here comes Mookie. The Dodgers already have 6 strikeouts as a team for 3 2/3 innings, but they're worried about the scoreboard, which reads 5-0 Dodgers. 5 runs on 6 hits, no runs on 1 hit for the Reds. First pitch strike from Barlo, fastball in the inside half to Betts. Mookie 1 for 2, singled in the first inning. Got to second base, but was stranded there. Then he flew out to center field in the third on a ball that died in straightaway center field. Barlo buckles Betts' knees with a curveball to jump ahead 0-2. You don't see Mookie Betts get jelly legs like that very often. Front door curve, and now Barlo needs 1 more strike. Here's the pitch. That hooks way outside. That sweeper was a ball out of hand. Mookie checked his swing. The Reds appeal, but no question about that. He held up. Betts finished one of his toughest regular seasons of his career, but now can put it behind him in the post. But he's down swinging, and Scott Barlo replaces Hunter Greene and strikes out the side in the bottom of the fourth. But the scoreboard remains the same. 5-0 LA. Blake Snell returns for the 5th when we come back.
This is...
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Can't even see the San Gabriels in the distance anymore. Sun has set on this glorious Tuesday night. The end of September, nearing the start of October, already starting the 2025 postseason. And the Dodgers with a strong start against Cincinnati, the 6th seed in the NL. It's 5-0 Dodgers thanks to 3 home runs in the first 3 innings off the Reds' best pitcher, Hunter Greene. Now the Reds' top hitter, Ellie De La Cruz, leads off the 5th against Blake Snell. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's a strike, and the Dodgers were playing back on De La Cruz. Even if Max Muncy is inside or in front of the bag at third and De La Cruz drops a bunt down, he still might not have a play. He's got that much speed. Here's the 0-1. He keeps the bat on the shoulders as Snell misses downstairs with the slider. De La Cruz 0 for 1 with a K. Got caught looking at a curve back in the second inning. The 1-1 from Snell here. Swung on and bounced toward the Dodgers on deck circle. That's strike 2. For the Reds, they finished third in the National League Central. They punched their postseason ticket on Sunday, the final day of the regular season, despite losing in Milwaukee, because the Mets lost in Miami. Cincinnati got that final postseason spot. Snell misses the zone again. 2-2 now on De La Cruz. They were under 500 as recently as the 16th of September. So that's after game 151. Snell's 2-2 pitch. De La Cruz strikes out swinging. There's the changeup again. What a weapon it has been. Goodness gracious.
The cross between the curveball and the changeup. He has had some of the Reds hitters just tied up in knots.
Back to that mark for Cincinnati, being below 500 after game 151 among playoff teams all time. That is the third latest a postseason team was under 500. The Padres were under 500 157 games in 2005, and then the Mets after 153 back in 1973. Ball 1 to Tyler Stevenson, and the next pitch, shallow center field. Pajes calmly makes the catch, and that is out number 2 of the 5th.
What about the New York Mets? I mean, my goodness. They got out one time. They had the best record in baseball, and then it's like you had to send a search party out to find them.
An utter collapse. One of the top payrolls in Major League Baseball. They were ravaged by injuries, particularly on the pitching side, but even still, just a remarkable fall out of the postseason. First pitch to Ke'Bryan Hayes, up and away, not close, ball 1.
Well, there's been some managerial vacancies that have come up just in the last 24 hours.
A 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
Giants for 1. Angels have made a change. Ron Washington has moved out. Bruce Bochy. Well, Delhi.
In Minnesota. Yeah. Snell's 1-1. Hayes grounds it between Snell's legs. Fielded right up with the bag. Tommy Edman at second. He gets it to Freddie Freeman. And Snell retires the Reds in order in the 5th. He has retired the last 7 Cincinnati hitters he's faced. He's done with 5 shutout innings. 5-0 Dodgers as we're halfway home in game 1.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What?
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, orange.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. Here's the
Dodgers offense back to the plate, trying to extend this 5-0 lead on Cincinnati here in game 1 of a best-of-3 wild card series. It'll be Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, and Teoscar Hernandez due up in the 5th inning. It'll be a second inning of relief for Scott Barlo. And that first one went pretty swimmingly for the right-hander, Mo. He struck out the side, getting Rortvedt, Ohtani, and Betts. Now Freeman, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch stays away, ball 1. All 3 strikeouts coming on breaking balls, and Mo, you had highlighted that being a massive part of Barlow's arsenal. 1 on the curve and 2 on the sweeper. Freeman takes a fastball at 90 miles per hour, strike 1. Last time we saw Freddie Freeman in the postseason, he was hobbled, playing basically on 1 foot, and he still became the World Series MVP as the Dodgers hoisted the trophy in 2024. Swings through a curve. He's behind 1-2 now.
This actually makes sense what Francona has done, because you've gone from a power guy in Hunter Greene to a guy that throws a lot of off-speed, breaking balls. And the Dodgers have to adjust. Not able to do it in the 4th inning.
Freeman slices one foul on the left field side. And they have more high octane in the back of the bullpen, too, so they can downshift and then speed back up later in the game.
Different looks.
And that is why that was part of the conversation in the last week of the regular season. Who the Dodgers going to face? Well, if they face the Reds, you'll have to contend with that. The 1-2 to Freeman. And it's a fastball. He fouls it off of his leg. He's okay. Count remains 1-2. Dribbles toward the Dodgers dugout. Picked up by Teoscar Hernandez, who's in the hole. The Reds in a hole here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers 5, Reds nothing. Bottom of the 5th just underway. And Barlo gets any further on the left side of the mound, he'll be playing third base. His 1-2 pitch fouled back in the net. I mean, he is barely on that rubber, it would seem.
Yeah, that's one of the rule changes a number of years ago. The rules did state at one time you had to have your entire foot in contact with the pitching slab.
Another 1-2. Another foul ball. Freddie battling. That was a curveball below the zone, but
speaking of pitching very quickly, I noticed a new display coming in through the Dodger office today. And if you come in that entrance, the very first on your right-hand side, right after the reception desk.
Here's the pitch, and Freeman golfs one foul on the right field side. There's a sweeper low. I don't know how Freddie's getting to some of these pitches, Mo. Back to you.
So there's a new display. It was finished up today, this afternoon, as I was walking in. It's a display of Clayton Kershaw with his uniform, glove, baseball. I don't know if it was the last baseball he threw or not, but it's a baseball of importance. A couple pair of his shoes. Go by. It's a wonderful display by the Dodger office, right by the reception desk.
Freeman on the 9th pitch lines one to first, and it is right at Spencer Steer, who's playing about 8 feet inside the line. So he lines out, 1 gone in the 5th. That was a heck of a fight put up by Freddie Freeman. He forced Barlo to throw 9 pitches, but ultimately retired. So now Max Muncy's turn.
Yeah, he gets a hang with him. I mean, he fouled off some pitches just in order to see another pitch with 2 strikes, and then another pitch.
That's a great at-bat. Even if you're back to the dugout, those are team at-bats right there. So Max Muncy was doing the studying in the on-deck circle. Now in the batter's box. First pitch is low, ball 1 on a curve from Barlo at 79 miles per hour. Muncy, 0 for 1, a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. Came around on Teoscar Hernandez's 3-run home run. Dodgers up 5-zip. Here's a 1-0 pitch to Muncy. It's taken upstairs, ball 2. Muncy in the driver's seat on 2-0. He swings and misses. Strike 1. There's a sharp sweeper from Barlo. Right-hander who's bounced around. Maryland, the American League, where he had his good years. Pitched for Terry Francona in Cleveland and in Kansas City. Now with the Reds. On a 2-1. Muncy waves at strike 2. And from the sweeper to the curve to get back-to-back strikes and square the count. Dodgers won 5 out of 6 from the Reds this regular season, including a 3-game sweep here in L.A. at the end of August. Muncy strikes out swinging. He waves at 3 consecutive pitches. And he's down on K's for a second time tonight.
That's 4 punch-outs for Barlo in an inning and 2/3. And here comes Francona.
You can't really ask for much else if you're Terry Francona or a fan of the Cincinnati Reds, based on what you saw tonight from Scott Barlo. Francona takes the ball. He'll make a change. 2 outs and the bases empty for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez will come to the plate. It's 5-0 Dodgers. We'll be right back.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance.
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Lawrence.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. A 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations all around Southern California. Now the right-hander, 6'2", Connor Phillips, just 24 years old, but he debuted back in 2023 at the age of 22. Had a really bad year last year in AAA, so he started down in the minors this season. In the majors this year, Mo, ERA of 2.88 in 21 appearances, 25 innings, 32 strikeouts. There are 12 walks as well. First pitch to Teoscar Hernandez, a strike at 98, so there's the
Phillips is almost unhittable this month in September. How about an 0.49 batting average against?
Kicks and fires. Hernandez waves at strike 2. 2 outs, nobody on in the 5th. The Dodgers up 5-0, thanks in large part to Teoscar Hernandez. He's got the biggest swing of the night. There have been 3 Dodger home runs, but his was of the 3-run variety back in the 3rd inning. And Tommy Edman, who's on deck right now, he went back-to-back in that 3rd. On an 0-2 pitch, Hernandez pushed the fly ball, right center field, carrying back, it is gone! Teo ×2 here in game 1. There's that beautiful opposite field stroke from Teoscar Hernandez. His second home run tonight makes it 6-0 Dodgers.
He's strong enough to hit it out in any direction of any ballpark. That was something to behold. And Daniels Jewelers, again, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. And your family jewelers is 1948. So visit DanielsJewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
The 4th Dodger home run tonight. Hernandez has 2. Tommy Edman has 1. He's the batter with 2 outs and the bases empty. Ball 1 inside from Phillips. So you talk about how unhittable Phillips has been this year. Gets 2 strikes on Teoscar Hernandez. You're thinking, oh man, he's pretty good. And then Teo, go figure. The pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball at 98 beats Edman's bat. On a 1-1, Edman has to dance out of the way. Switch hitter batting from the left side against the right-handed Phillips. And Teoscar knew it off the bat, too. He admired that one out of the box as it got into the very back row of the home run seats in right field, right center. right over that 375 marker. You can imagine, and picture Dodger Stadium. Foul ball back 2-2.
Well, the folks that caught it, they're busy on their phones, letting everybody know, hey, we just caught a home run.
Edmund waves at strike 3, so Phil puts him away with a sweeper, but not before Teoscar Hernandez exited stage right. He is 3 for 3 in the game with 2 home runs. He has driven in 4 of 6 Dodger runs. 6-zip as we go to the 6th inning.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Lawrence.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York.
Dodgers 6, Reds nothing. Top of the 6th on tap here at Blue Heaven. Blake Snell right now in cruise control and working with a comfortable lead. Teoscar Hernandez with his 2nd career multi-home run game in the postseason. His last one was back when he was with the Blue Jays in October of 2022. The wild card series that year for the Jays in Game 2 against Seattle. First pitch from Snell is a strike called on Matt McLean, who has the lone Reds hit tonight at the 9th spot of the order. It was a 2-out double in the 3rd.
And he hit that ball just right down the foul line.
Snell's changeup misses, so it's 1-1. Left-hander with just 60 pitches. That's all he needed to finish 5. He's 1-1 to McLean. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
This is about no walks right now. They're going to get on base. They're going to have to swing the bat and earn it. Don't want one swing of the bat to account for multiple runs here.
The 1-2 pitch stays high, fastball at 96. That levels the count 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. Got him with the changeup away.
That pitch has been deadly for Snell tonight. And one thing that happens, evidently it looks so good. It looks hittable. But it's just tailing away from right-handed hitters, and they've not been able to have a discerning eye to lay off of it.
1 out in the 6th. Base is empty. 6-0 Dodgers. Top of the order, T.J. Friedel. Watches fastball away, ball 1. Friedel in this game 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Here's the pitch. Swung on, tap to the right side of the infield, fielded by Snell. He's running toward first. Underhand toss to Freddie Freeman for out number 2.
we're seeing Blake Snell do, Stephen, at this particular point, it's not nearly as easy as he has made it look to this point.
That's an excellent point, Mo, because he has not had to throw many stressful pitches tonight. The Dodgers gave him an early lead, but even with that lead, it was 1-0 the first couple of innings. He just had a calm about him tonight, a confidence. Strike one, delivered to Marte, a fastball at 97, dotted the inside corner.
Well, he got here on time. Had the uniform on at 1 o'clock.
Marte 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is another heater on the inside corner, strike two. Again, his opening press conference when he signed with the Dodgers last winter said, I signed here to have a chance to win every year. Challenge myself. See how good I am. This is a two-time Cy Young Award winner saying that. I want to see how good I am, facing the best on the biggest stage. Dodger Stadium on its feet. Here's the 0-2 to Marte. Strike three swinging. Blake Snell with bookending K's. Another 1-2-3 inning. And he is up to 9 punch-outs with 6 zeros on the board behind him. And it's 6-0 on the scoreboard.
When you want Dodgers.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York.
And now's your chance to experience the thrill of October baseball live at Dodger Stadium. The Wild Card Series continues tomorrow, so get your postseason tickets right now. Dodgers.com/postseason. Pages, Kike Hernandez, and Ortved due up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th, leading Cincinnati 6-0 behind 4 home runs. 2 off the bat of Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1 from Phillips to Pages, who's 0 for 2. Now, Teo is the first Dodger with a multi-home run game in the postseason since his protege, Andy Pages, who did it last year in the NLCS Game 5 at Citi Field in New York. Takes a sweeper inside, ball 2. But the big story right now, I would say more so than the home runs and the offense against the Reds, is Blake Snell. Phillips with a 2-0, sky to left field. The playable there for Hayes. This should be the first out of the inning. He's camped out and he makes the catch. It is the first out of the inning.
Yeah, no question. Blake Snell is just, he's just dialing up the gym to this point.
6 shutouts, and now the Reds. Remember, we talked about how the last time Cincinnati won a postseason series was against the Dodgers, but all the way back in 1995. They appeared in the postseason a few years ago, but the offense has been non-existent. They have put up 29 consecutive scoreless innings of offense. Here's Kike Hernandez, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is a ball inside. The last time they saw a run, the Cincinnati Reds in the postseason, was the 2013 wild card game in Pittsburgh, Shin-Soo Choo hit a home run in the 8th inning. The 1-0 to Kike. Kike shoots it the other way to right field. Marte over. It bounces in front of him. That's a 1-out single. And Kike Hernandez is now 2 for 3.
Yeah, and he's gone up the middle with the first hit. This time he goes to right field.
So 29 years since they won a postseason series, and now 29 straight scoreless innings of offense. The Dodgers don't want that streak to stop.
No, and again, don't take your foot off the accelerator. We're not talking about the rest of this game. We're talking about this series. Again, it's 2 out of 3. It's like snapping your fingers, and by the time the sound's gone, it's over.
Then Rortvedt takes a strike. Ke'Bryan Hayes on the grass at third, guarding against the bunt, because Shohei Ohtani is on deck. There's 1 out in this 6th inning. Swinging a foul ball toward the Cincinnati on deck circle. That's strike 2. Bottom of the 6th is brought to you by the hardworking Chevy Silverado, built on a legacy of long-lasting dependability. See your Southern California Chevy dealer today or go shopping at SoCalChevy.com. Runner on first, 1 out in the 6th, the 0-2. Rortvedt down swinging. And it chased a sweeper that was bounding toward his back foot. So he's 0 for 3.
I was able to figure something out against Phillips that right-handed batters have not been able to do in the month of September. In fact, in the month, granted just 24 at-bats, but when Teoscar Hernandez hit the home run, that was the first hit this month that Phillips had allowed a right-handed batter to collect.
2 outs, a runner on. Ohtani takes a first pitch strike, a fastball at 99, perfectly placed on the inside corner and at the bottom of the zone. Shohei led off the game with a home run. He has struck out in 2 plate appearances since. Phillips deals and misses downstairs, 1-1. That was a tone-setting swing from Shohei leading off against Hunter Greene. Gave the Dodgers the first lead. And Blake Snell has been doing the rest. On a 1-1, Ohtani hits a towering ball, deep right field. He flips the bat and watches it fly 3/4 of the way up the pavilion. Just a mammoth blast for his 2nd home run, and the Dodgers are pouring it on in Game 1.
That ball was headed to Pasadena. And Daniel's Jewelers, they've been busy tonight, too. Proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. Your family jewelers since 1948. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon. Wow.
That went 454 feet. 8-0 Dodgers in the 6th.
Oh, that ball was crushed.
The pitch. Mookie has to jump out of the way. 3 balls and no strikes.
Well, you know it was a long fly ball to begin with. It hit out of the ballpark because we're looking at that section of the stands in right field pavilion. And they're all standing and pointing, and they can't believe it out there how far the ball traveled.
Whoa, look out, Mookie. 96 up and in. It's ball 4, but that nearly was a lot worse. That garners some boos as Betts had to hit the deck to get out of the way of that. Freddie Freeman dusts off his right shoulder and taps him on the helmet. And Betts will head down to first base, but that one got away from Connor Phillips. And a good visit from Tyler Stevenson. He's got his arm around his pitcher's waist on the mound and trying to get him to calm down after giving up that moonshot to Shohei. A 4-pitch walk, the last one nearly hitting Betts in the head. It was in that vicinity. And the other part of the reasoning for that mound visit was to give the bullpen an extra moment. Here comes Terry Francona. 5 Dodger home runs. It's a franchise record allowed by the Cincinnati Reds in a postseason game. Tops the previous record of 4 set all the way back in the 1939 World Series against the Yankees. Phillips is out. Another reliever coming in. Can the Dodgers hand him the same fate? It's 8-0 LA. 2 outs, Betts on first in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in a moment.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Presented by Matthew, HVAC and water heater products. It's a veteran left-hander, Brent Suter, coming on to face Freddie Freeman and Max Muncy on deck. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani just hit his 2nd home run of the game, so he keeps pace with Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers in total have hit 5 tonight, and they lead 8-0. Freeman swings at the first pitch and fouls it away to the left side. Strike 1.
Now you're going lower velocity. That doesn't mean it discount the quality of the pitching. It's just a different style. A lot of off-speed stuff.
Suter misses upstairs. Singer at 92. A ball and a strike on Freddie. Freeman is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run tonight. The Dodgers with 9 hits so far, and again, 5 of them have found the seats. The pitch. Freeman bounces a foul on the right side. Advantage Suter, 1-2.
Just watching Freddie Freeman really over the last week. He was very frustrated. He's having some pitches that he's fouling off that he knows that if he gets hot again, he's going to really annihilate him.
Suter misses low ball 2. Had a chat with his father, Frederick, who has been Freddie's first coach, longtime hitting coach, his confidant, Consigliere. And Fred told me that Freddie's called him multiple times this year and asked him, why'd you get me into this game? Now Freeman scorches one, right center field, carrying back. It's on the warning track. And one hops off the warning track and over the wall. It's an automatic ground rule double, and that is an actual break for the Reds because now Mookie Betts has to stop at third when he would have scored easily.
That's why his dad got him into this game?
Because he's Mr. Double, yes. One of the greatest all time. A new arm for Cincinnati, more of the same for Los Angeles. An extra base hit for Freddie Freeman. 2nd and 3rd for the Dodgers and Max Muncy. This would be a good time for Max to lock in. First pitch, swung on and fouled into the left side. Bounced is down to the field level seat. Strike 1. Muncy is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice, walked once, and scored. But since the most recent stint on the injured list, and even since coming off of it, he's still battling a lower body injury. Muncy has just not been right at the plate. Suter fires downstairs, 1-1. Betts on third, Freeman on second. 2 outs in the 6th, 8-0 Dodgers. And that pitch is up and away, ball 2 on Muncy. But the numbers bore out this year, Mo. The Dodgers, with and without Max Muncy, a much better offensive unit, a more complete unit when he's been healthy. 2-1 pitch. He chops it foul. Fielded by the Dodgers first base coach, Chris Woodward, who gives somebody a souvenir in the lowest level.
Yeah, it just adds more depth. And I think better balance, too.
The way he approaches the AB will grind out a pitcher, take pitches, take his walk, and of course, Max has power. On a 2-2 from Suter. And Muncy watches strike 3 called. It was a fastball down the middle, and Max took it. So 2 stranded by the Dodgers. That's a break for Cincinnati. It could have been more, but the Dodgers still played a pair on Shohei Ohtani's second home run of the night. 8-0 going to the 7th.
LA's best. Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Top of the 7th inning brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. 8-0 Dodgers behind 5 home runs, which ties the franchise record for the most home runs in a single postseason game. And Blake Snell on the mound is doing the rest. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1 on Miguel Andujar to kick off the 7th inning.
That's a changeup. That's only the 71st pitch that Snell has thrown in this game.
He bounces a changeup there, and a level 1-1 count now on Andujar is 0 for 2. The last time the Dodgers hit 5 home runs in a single game against the Braves in the 2021 NLCS Game 5 that year. Snell's 1-1. Andujar hits it on the ground to short. Gobbled up by Betts. Routine play for him. That's out number 1 of the 7th inning.
You know, just little things when you're looking at the game, how it's played. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Where's Miguel Rojas, the second baseman, going? He's going towards foul territory just in case there's an errant throw.
The little things make
just
the
little
biggest
things, not taking it for granted. What if?
Now the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Left fielder lays off the first pitch upstairs from Snell. Fastball at 96. This is Blake Snell's 11th career postseason start. Came into tonight with a career 3.33 ERA in the postseason. He has certainly lowered it so far. Has a strike on Hayes, a changeup that splits the plate and drops at the knees. Ground ball left side, base hit. Mookie Betts was going to his left, and it dribbled by. Good work by Kike Hernandez to get it back in quickly. So a 1-out single for Hayes, just the second hit of the night for Cincinnati.
Steve, I go back to the Dodgers when they clinched the Western Division for the 12th time in the 13 seasons. Robert sat after the ball game. He just telling his ball club before they popped the champagne, he says, look, this is the first step. He said, we need to continue to play for each other, and this has to be the most important 5 weeks of your life.
First pitch from Snell to Steer. Line foul on the third base side. Strike one.
And if the Dodgers are going to win 13 games, it's going to take close to 4.5 to 5 weeks.
An 0-1 pitch coming. Line drive off the glove of a leaping Freddie Freeman at first base. It bounces into right field. Hayes will run from first to third. Back-to-back singles for Cincinnati here in the 7th. And here comes Ellie De La Cruz.
And Freeman leaping up. That just went off of his glove. Just the top of it.
First pitch to De La Cruz, cut on a miss, strike one.
Well, there's the changeup. De La Cruz also, he's one of those guys you cannot be saying, hey, ground ball, a chance to get a double play. He flat out flies down the first base line. So in a ground ball, make sure of one.
First and third, one out in the 7th, 8-0 Dodgers. The pitch is low. This is the first career postseason start for Snell of at least 6 innings. Going 6+. Now 6 1/3, looking to get out of the 7th. There's a big swing and a big miss.
And a changeup.
Now 2 strikes on De La Cruz. Dodger Stadium cheering on the left-handed starter. Out of the stretch. Delivers. And misses low. Bounces a curve. And that squares the count 2-2.
You know what really has a good look? Is a look down the third base line and the first base line. So about 20 feet in foul territory. And it says the 2025 postseason with the Major League Baseball logo.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Snell to De La Cruz. Misses a hair downstairs with the changeup, and now the count is full. There is activity in the Dodger bullpen. Alex Vesia is the first one up and throwing. It's an 8-0 lead, top of the 7th. Reds on the corners and only 1 out. The Dodgers need 8 more outs, up by 8 runs in this best-of-3 wild card series. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to short. Betts to Rojas. Rojas to Freeman. It's not in time. A bang-bang play at first. A run scores on the play. We shall see if the Dodgers want a challenge. But the call on the field by the first base umpire, Lance Barrett, was that De La Cruz, who could absolutely fly, beat the throw, but the Dodgers want a challenge.
Yes, they do. I thought he was out just looking at it initially.
Ooh,
and this is going to be close, but is the ball in the back of the glove?
Los Angeles is challenging a safe call at first base.
Well, I can tell you this. There are 4 umpires in the video center, and it's in the commissioner's office in New York. Paul Clemens, Phil Cuzzy, James Hoy, and Clint Vondrak. So there's 4 umpires. Oh, they were busy. I don't know if all 4 are on duty now with all the other games that were taking place. But they are looking back in replay central.
You know, it's going to be hard to get the double play with De La Cruz's speed, and I think this call is going to stand. Based on the views that we have, it looks like his foot touches the front of the bag before the ball enters the cylinder of Freddie Freeman, and certainly before the back of the glove.
From a camera in left field. It looked like the foot was on the bag before the ball got to the back of the glove. Well, the Dodgers during the regular season.
The call is confirmed. The runner is safe. Los Angeles will have one challenge remaining.
During the regular season, the Dodgers had 39 challenges, and they were rather successful. 23 of those were turned over.
So De La Cruz gets an RBI on the play and spoils the shutout for Blake Snell. It's now 8-1, 2 outs in the 7th. Tyler Stevenson, the batter. De La Cruz on there, and there's a strike from Snell.
So 8-1, and for the Dodgers in game 1. And again, this is the best of 3. So it's going to go in a hurry. De La Cruz held at first by Freeman. And for Snell delivers, and the 0-1 is down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Dodgers knew exactly what they were going to do. But off to a good start with the first inning home run by Shohei Ohtani on the 4th pitch in the bottom of the 1st inning. Teoscar Hernandez with a couple of home runs. Tommy Edman with a home run. Ohtani also with a couple of home runs. Homered also in the 6th. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Line drive down the left field line. Fair ball. That'll go down into the corner. De La Cruz, long strides. He's going to wave around. He will score easily on the RBI double by Tyler Stevenson. And the second run of this inning. So now it's an 8-2 Dodger lead. And the Reds appear to be making a change as far as adjusting to the changeup. It was absolutely stellar over the first 6 innings by Blake Snell. So it's 8-2, the 3rd hit in this inning. Alex Vesia continues to get loose in the Dodger bullpen. And after that 2-out double by Stevenson, here's Brian Hayes, who is grounded out twice. Right-handed batter, the outfield the opposite way. Snell sent, delivers. And it's outside, ball 1. For Snell, there's plenty of gas in the tank. That fastball was at 97 miles an hour. But the big key tonight has been the changeup. Hayes waits, and he takes outside. Ball 2, 2-0. If Hayes gets aboard, Matt McClain, the number 9 hitter, and Terry Francona's lineup would be next. So 5 home runs by the Dodgers. Snell sent, the left-hander delivers, swing and a miss. There's the changeup again. For Snell missed 4 months of the season with a shoulder issue. The 2-time Cy Young Award winner came into this ballgame knowing full well each of the last 2 starts he'd worked 13 innings and 159 average against him. Here's the 2-1 hit off the end of the bat. Ground ball, second base. Rojas has it, throws over to Freeman, and that will do it for the inning. But the Reds do score a couple of runs on 3 hits. They leave a batter, and for Blake Snell, gets a standing ovation as he heads back to the dugout through 6.5 at Dodger Stadium. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series. Dodgers 8, Reds 2.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just So happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an eighth-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home rome by the...
Half the seventh inning, the first. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. All along the Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Blake Snell getting handshakes and hugs in the Dodgers third base dugout, and for very good reason. 7 very strong innings, 2 runs, just 4 hits. And for Snell, struck out 9 Reds batters. So here in the 7th, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, and Andy Pages. Couple of changes. Sal Stewart takes over at first base, and going from first to left is Steer.
So the Dodgers have their lead cut into Mo. They need 6 more outs. They have 6 outs to get some insurance runs. Teoscar Hernandez takes a change up. It's a ball and a strike on him, leading off the home half of the 7th inning. Chops one foul on the third base side. A ball and 2 strikes. Hernandez in 3 trips to the plate tonight, a base hit, and then a 3-run home run in the 3rd, and a solo shot in the 5th.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thanks, partner. So I'll leave you hanging. Fastball up and away, 2-2.
It's difficult to do play-by-play when you get something in your eye, isn't it? You can't get it out.
I was like turning myself into a pirate. I was covering my right eye and trying to look at...
I was starting to wonder because you were about ready to say, "Aye, matey."
Ball 3 down and in, full count for Teo. It's like, are you kidding? With that speed of Ellie De La Cruz.
And when you get something in your eye, it always feels like it's a boulder.
Yes. Now Hernandez pops it up shallow left field. Hayes will trot in. And that'll spoil the perfect night for Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out in the 7th. The Dodgers offense, though, still with breathing room, thanks to a franchise record tying 5 home runs in a single postseason game. Game 5 of the 21 NLCS and Game 3 of the 2020 NLCS, both times against Atlanta. Miguel Rojas with his first plate appearance takes a strike. Rojas replaces Tommy Edman. Edman 1 for 3 with a home run at the plate, but of course he's not playing close to 100%. That right ankle has been bothering him for a year and a half. There's a question whether or not he'd even be ready for this wild card series. He certainly was ready for that Hunter Greene slider in the 3rd.
Yeah, the perfect time to get him out of the ballgame, get some medical attention.
Now Rojas picks up where he left off. An opposite field base hit into right field. A 1-out single for Miggy Rowe.
You know, Stephen, that's one of the things, we're close to the ball club. We know he has aches and pains. Sometimes we don't talk about it for a lot of reasons. Hey, you don't want the other team to find out. Scouts do listen on top of that. So we don't want to give them a scouting report, but it is amazing, isn't it, how often these guys are playing, and they're not close to 100%.
1 on, 1 out. Andy Pages takes a first pitch inside ball 1. Brent Suter still out there, veteran lefty. He's the lone lefty reliever. There is a left-handed starter who's available out of the bullpen this series. That's Nick Lodolo. Suter kicks and fires. Pages pulls one foul into his own dugout. Strike 1. Pages tonight hitless in 3 tries. A couple ground out to short and a fly out to left field. On a 1-1, Suter misses in with a fastball at 89, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch from Suter. Pages swings and fouls it off the plate. It was a quiet final regular season series for Pages. He was 1 for 3 in Seattle, and that one hit was an RBI base hit. And his final plate appearance, even still, the last 18 games of the regular season, he hit 288. He's kind of shaking out his foot, off which he just fouled away, strike 2. Steps back in, taps the plate, twirls the bat, now readies for the 2-2. That's ball 3, down and in. 50,555. Announced attendance here at Dodger Stadium for Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Here's the payoff pitch, and Pages pulls it foul toward his own on-deck circle. Dodgers need 13 wins to run it back and become the first team since the Yankees at the turn of the century to win back-to-back championships.
Not easy to do.
Another payoff pitch. Pages high in the air, left field. On the warning track, Hayes. He's got room in front of the wall. He reaches up and makes the catch. So Rojas retreats to first. Pages just missed. Just missed. So a pinch hitter for Kike Hernandez. It's Alex Call. It's 8-2 Dodgers. 2 outs and a runner on here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a left-handed pitcher in Brent Suter, and that's, of course, part of Call's game, hitting left-handed pitching. But Kike Hernandez 2 for 3 tonight.
There's a good chance. I think Dave Roberts just wants to make sure to keep everybody active.
First pitch call, little flare, right field side. That'll bloop down for a hit. Rojas cuts the bag at second. He'll go to third. The throw, nobody's there. It goes into the Dodger dugout. What a mistake from Noelvi Marte. He gives the Dodgers another run.
Well, Marte took extra time to get the ball and throw it. Maybe he didn't have a good grip, but when he threw to third base, there was nobody home. Backing up was Suter. Suter slipped and fell in the warning track. But it took Marte a long time to field that ball and throw it. He had it on one hop.
And he went to third. Yeah. Hayes wasn't near the bag. Suter wasn't there to back it up. So it goes into the Dodger dugout. Rojas comes home, and Call ends up at third base in Mo. That ball was an absolute bloop.
Hayes was just a spectator. He had no inkling to go to third.
So the lead back to 7. And then Ben Rortvedt gets it back to 8. Jumps on the first pitch, an opposite field single, and an RBI for Benny Biceps. The 2 runs the Reds got in the top of the 7th. The Dodgers grabbed them right back in the home half. 9-2, make it 10-2.
Rortvedt just continues to add dimension to his ball club and filling in with the injury to Will Smith. Smith, by the way, if you're joining us late, was activated. The Dodgers essentially have 3 catchers for this first round of playoffs.
Ball 1 inside from Suter to Shohei Ohtani, and listen to this crowd. MVP chants rain down on Shohei Ohtani, who's 2 for 4 tonight with 2 homers. Suter misses away. Ball 2. All the phones are out. All the people are up. The 2-0 from Suter dives downstairs, ball 3. Shohei has not moved, did not adjust the feet in the batter's box. He is locked in. And ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. Be careful. The 3-0 pitch. Ohtani watches a sinker down the pipe, strike 1. Still has not moved the feet. Just twirls the bat. Brings it above his back left shoulder. Suter readies. And now the 3-1. That is at the bottom of the zone, called strike 2. So from 3-0 to full goes the count. And Ohtani takes time. The payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Excellent pitch from Brent Suter. Ohtani down on strikes, so Rortvedt is stranded, but the Dodgers push across 2 runs to extend the lead back to 8. 10-2 Dodgers going to the 8th inning.
AM5. Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns,
Perfect balance. Boom.
interviews with the players,
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
and a little bit
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played.
Return to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Top of the 8th inning at Dodger Stadium. It's all Dodgers, 10-2. This frame is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are, Morongo, celebrating 20 years of good times. And great times tonight for the Dodgers. 10 runs from the offense on 13 hits, 5 home runs, and then 7 real strong innings from Blake Snell. Just 2 earned runs, 4 hits, a walk, 9 Ks. He's out of the game after 91 pitches and 57 strikes. Alex Vesia takes over. First pitch to the right-handed hitting Matt McLean. Pop back foul, strike 1. Just the second time in the history of the Reds, and this franchise goes back a long way, Mo, that they've allowed 10 runs in a postseason game. The last time they did it, the 1961 World Series, Game 5 against the Yankees, in which they were blown out by the Bombers 13-5. The 0-1 from Vesia. McLean pops another one back out of play. Strike 2.
We're seeing something tonight that the Dodgers have put everything together. The pitching, check that one off. The hitting, check that one off. They've not had to make outstanding plays, but they have made consistent plays tonight.
Vesia sets for an 0-2. It's on the way. McLean checks his swing on a ball low. Ball and 2 strikes. Vesia will try once again. And he misses in the dirt. 2-2. Alex Call still in the game in left field after pinch hitting for Kike Hernandez. He's the second Dodger starter to get an early shower, joining Tommy Edman earlier. Here comes the 2-2. McLean hits it through the left side. Mookie Betts. That was a bad read for Mookie off the bat. In between him and Muncy. I don't know if he thought Muncy was going to go to his right, but I think in a tighter game, maybe you see Betts dive for that. Not quite sure. Whatever the case, it's a leadoff single after having him 0-2. McLean's second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3. And on for the top of the order, T.J. Friedel. The pitch is a strike. Fastball down the middle from Vesia at 92. Friedel tonight, strikeout, a walk, and a ground out. Vesia out of the stretch. Misses down and in with a slider, 1-1. Edgardo Enriquez in the Dodger bullpen in left field, studying with the bullpen coach Josh Bard. As the Dodgers lead Cincinnati 10-2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up and away.
How about this number for Alex Vesia? The last 2 years, his batting average against a minuscule 164.
The 2-1 pitch. Up and in, ball 3. He has been one of the more dependable arms for the Dodger bullpen over the last handful of years now. Especially dominant in 2024. Glimpses of that dominance in 2025. 3 balls and a strike. 1 on and nobody out in the 8th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think the bullpen the last couple of weeks has come on in better shape. But, you know, the 4.27 ERA. You start to look at playoff teams, it's only above the New York Yankees bullpen ERA.
Full count for Vesia. It's a big pitch for him. It's a payoff, and it's fouled back.
Keep in mind, Game 2 tomorrow. Join you at 5 o'clock, Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. So exciting postseason play, October baseball. So the Wild Card Series, secure your postseason tickets at Dodgers.com/postseason.
Another 3-2 and another foul ball. So Vesia already at 12 pitches out of the bullpen here in the 8th and still has yet to record an out. Dodgers have breathing room, 10-2. On the scrappy Reds, who again, they keep saying they can't kill us. Another 3-2. Grounded to Freddie Freeman. Steps on the bag for 1. He throws to the bag at second. Mookie swiped the tag. The runner is deemed to be safe. So McLean into scoring position. Dave Roberts wants Danny Lehman to hop on the phone and get with the video team and see if they want to use their 1 remaining challenge. They say keep playing. Not an easy play for Freddie Freeman or Mookie Betts for that matter. You got a runner going from first to second.
Well, the first thing you have to do is field the ball, then touch the bag, and then on your throw, avoid hitting the runner going to the second base bag.
Runner on second, 1 out in the 8th. 10-2 Dodgers. First pitch from Vesia. 93 up and in, spins Marte around. Ball 1. Marte 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts at the plate and had a real tough error in the field in the bottom of the 8th that helped the Dodgers.
Yeah. He was going to get the error anyway because there's no one in that was within 10 feet of the third base bag when he threw the ball there.
A 1-0. Waving a miss, strike 1. Now, Marte has only been playing right field for a few months now. Came up as a top prospect as an infielder. So this is his first year playing right field. You could see the good arm, but maybe a little bit reminiscent of some of the growing pains you saw from Andy Pages. But Pages was an outfielder. He's got a strong right arm, but you got to know when to use it and when to kind of put it in your pocket. So on and chop foul on the third base side. A ball and 2 strikes for Vesia.
And he took a very long time to throw the baseball. Which in that process of fielding the ball, getting his, because he took like 6 steps to throw the baseball. In that process, instead of throwing the third, the better choice would have been to second. Maybe that's what Brian Hayes was doing was beginning to position to back up the throw if it went to second base instead of going to third.
Ball and 2 strikes. Vesia kicks and fires. Nearly hits Marte again, 93 up and in. These aren't egregious misses up and in either. Marte doesn't seem to like them. Now Vesia trying to put him away. And he misses with the slider low. So another full count. A lot of pitches from Alex Vesia in this 8th inning, and this is not a high leverage spot. The Dodgers are up 10-2.
Yeah, was not able to finish off McLean when he had him 0-2, and then a lot of foul balls. A lot of foul balls also to Friedel.
He shakes Rortvedt and now delivers a 3-2. It's a fastball fouled away to the right side. Fastball at 93, and that was closer to the heart than I think Vesia would prefer. Well, he gets away with one. Dodgers need 5 more outs to secure game 1. They lead by 8 in the 8th. 1 on, 1 out. Another 3-2 pitch is on the way. Marte rips it to the left side. It's hooking. It is foul. It had tons of carry, but left of the pole.
We're not seeing swings and misses here.
Enriquez ramps up his throwing in the Dodger bullpen. Vesia at 20 pitches now. Only 1 out recorded. The next one will be the 8th to Noelvi Marte. In a 3-2 count. Here it is. Ground ball third, just foul of the bag. How about pitch number 9 from Vesia to Marte? Upstairs, ball 4. And that's another 2-strike base runner for Vesia in this inning. And Dave Roberts has seen enough. 22 pitches, only 1 out recorded. 2-1 for Cincinnati. A right-handed hitting Andujar coming up. And so the Dodgers will go to one of their right-handed relievers to try and finish the 8th inning. 10-2 LA. We'll step aside.
Spectrum TV. Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB.
Dodgers 10, Reds 2. Game 1, this best-of-3 wild card series. The winner moves on to face the Phillies in the division series. Edgardo Enriquez replaces Alex Vesia, who faced 3 Reds, gave up a 2-strike single, And a full count walk, only recorded 1 out. First and second, 1 out, and Miguel Andujar to face Enriquez. The flamethrower starts off with the ball inside, 102, and Andujar had to spin out of the way.
That gets to home plate rather quickly.
Enriquez, 22 appearances with the big club this year. His ERA 2.37, 19 innings, 18 strikeouts. The 1-0 to Andujar. Cut on and foul back. 101 on the inside corner. We talked about Andujar's prowess hitting left-handed pitching. It's not that he was a slouch against righties this year. Hit 290 against right-handers in the regular season. But a far cry from the 389 number he had against left-handers. Enriquez looks back at McLean on second. Comes home and misses low and outside with ball 2. And the Dodger bullpen has staked to an early lead. A big lead rather. It's 10-2 in the 8th, so this is not the most stressful of situations. It's important for them, I think, Mo, to establish themselves in this postseason with some confidence. Enriquez in the dirt, check swing, he held up, so it's 3-1.
And Andujar came in really one of the hottest Reds hitters. Last 15 games coming in tonight, he was hitting 383. The last week, he hit 409.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off his back foot. 3-2.
Andujar, 30 years of age. Boy, he's got quick hands.
He came up as a top prospect of the Yankees for so many years. Debuted all the way back in 2017. Finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting in 2018. But couldn't sustain that. But he's been great this year between the A's and the Reds. Full count. Here's the payoff. Upstairs, ball 4. Andujar chucks the bat, tomahawks it into the dirt to take his walk.
You can't issue walks. That's the second one in this inning.
And again, Mo, we talked about the Dodger bullpen. It was beleaguered throughout the regular season, especially in the second half. Yes, they finished relatively strong.
Yep.
But again, you are up by 8. There is really no reason to be messing around.
You have to challenge hitters. You cannot issue free passes.
And Sal Stewart is at the plate right now. This is a rookie with some big-time pop. Strike 1 from Enriquez, 102 at the knees. Sal Stewart, former top pick, first rounder in 2022. He's just 21 years old. He was called up September 1st. He leads the Reds since then with 5 home runs. The 0-1 is the slider away. Check swing, and he definitely didn't go, so it's 1-1. Bases are loaded for Cincinnati. Only 1 out in the 8th. On a 1-1, Stewart watches Enriquez miss upstairs with 99. Enriquez in the stretch. First base side of the rubbers. 2-1 pitch. Stewart watches ball 3. Hook low and outside. Activity in the Dodger bullpen. Jack Dreyer as the Dodgers search for somebody who wants to throw strikes tonight.
Well, velocity is fine. Strikes are much better.
And by the way, big leaguers can time a bullet. So it doesn't matter what the radar gun says. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That is strike 2. Just caught the outside corner. 102 miles per hour on the fastball from Enriquez.
Do it again.
Dodger Stadium waving their fellow fans to their feet. Rally towels start to twirl. 10-2 in the 8th. Enriquez trying to keep it that way. Here's the payoff. In the dirt, ball 4. And that brings in a run.
That was 103. And it might as well be 20 miles an hour if you can't find the strike zone.
Mo, how many times have we said this year? If you're going to allow another team to beat you or get back in the game against you, make them do it. Make them do it.
Well, your one goal is to throw strikes. Oh, you like quality strikes. But, the plate's 17 inches wide plus ball width on either side. And if you're not able to find the strike zone, what good does it do to throw 100 miles an hour?
Like rain, support the team, support the player. Give them motivation, give them what the people say. Go louder and say, go Tigers!
Bases loaded walk brings in Cincinnati's third run. They have 3 walks in this inning, 3 in a row. 1 from Vesia, 2 from Enriquez, who got a visit from Mark Pryor. The bases remain loaded for Spencer Steer. Still only 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's a ball, 101. "13 pitches, only 4 strikes from Enriquez." Again, in not a high leverage situation. A 1-0. That's in the dirt. Ball 2. I don't know how much longer the leash is for Edgardo Enriquez.
No.
He's getting boos from Dodger Stadium. The Dodger fans are frustrated with what they have had to watch in the bullpen this season and in the second half. The 2-0 to Steer. There's a strike. 101 on the outer half. And the last thing you want to see a pitcher do, Mo, in this spot is to start guiding him.
Yep. When you start to just aim it, you're going to lose velocity, and the hitter's going to have an advantage.
The 2-1. Upstairs, ball 3.
Well, Enriquez right now is like he's playing a game of darts with the lights off.
And folks can hardly watch around the stadium. Dodger lead down to 7. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3 balls and a strike on Steer. Swung on and fouled back. Another fastball at 101 on the inner half. Full count. Steer tonight 1 for 3 with a single his last trip up in the 7th. And again, the Dodger fans trying to do their part. Here comes the payoff. Base hit into center field. The Reds will go station to station, so only 1 run is in, but it's now 10-4, and that's going to be it for Edgardo Enriquez.
Yeah, now that pitch is 102 miles an hour. But
down the middle.
The hitters just, they see pitch after pitch after pitch after pitch in familiarity.
And we've said it several times today, pre-game, throughout the game. This is a team that thrives on being the cockroaches that they proclaim to be. They can't kill us. So giving them any sort of life or momentum, suboptimal. Enriquez is out. Jack Dreyer is in. 10-4 Dodgers. Bases still loaded for the Reds in the 8th and still only 1 out. We'll be back.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Playing with their food at the top of the 8th inning. They've given up 2 runs, and they've left the bases loaded. 1 out, Ellie De La Cruz. The bag's packed. Jack Dreyer's first pitch is in the dirt. Well blocked by Ben Rortvedt. But ball 1. Alex Vesia gave up a leadoff single. Got a ground out to second. Then walked Marte. He was taken out. Enriquez came in, went walk, single.
It took 40 pitches to get 1 out.
Brutal. A 1-0 from Dreyer. There's a strike. And a Bronx cheer in Los Angeles. The Dodgers lead by 6, 10-4. They need 5 more outs, but they are making it far more difficult than it needed to be. On a 1-1, De La Cruz watches ball 2. The Reds have one postseason grand slam in the franchise's history, and it came against the Dodgers in Game 3 of the division series in 1995. Mark Lewis hit it in pinch hit fashion. 2-1. Bounce foul. Dribbles toward the Dodgers on deck circle. It is 2-2.
If a grand slam here, Cincinnati, it'd be a new ball game, because then we just need a runner on and another home run, and it's a tie game.
Rally towels being waved furiously but nervously. The 2-2 from Dreyer. It is off the plate, ball 3. Rortvedt tried to frame it, but it was comfortably away. Well called by Nick Marley behind home plate. Fans in disbelief, but I think they're booing more because of want than anything else. Here's the payoff. That is low. That's ball 4, and another run scores.
Well, you just can't walk. You cannot walk people in this spot. That's 4 walks issued in this inning.
It's now 10-5. The angst grows. Tyler Stevenson, who had an RBI double his last time up, takes the ball in the dirt.
Well,
more activity in the bullpen. It's Emmett Sheehan.
There has to be. I mean, at this point, you shouldn't need a roadmap to find the strike zone.
This is truly unbelievable. It was 10-2, now 10-5. Bases still loaded, 1 out in the 8th. The pitch. Outside, ball 2.
And it looked like that ball was aimed, not thrown.
You have 3 guys, the last 2, who are apparently scared to give it up. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Because then, if you're not going to challenge hitters, your name's not going to get called again.
Two 2-1 pitch. Strike 2. Fastball at 94 in the inner half. Gets a point from Rortvedt to Dreyer, as if to tell him, there you go. Time call by Stevenson at the plate. Dreyer goes to the back of the mound, picks up the rosin bag with his left pitching hand.
It'll be a great time to make a great pitch, get the ground ball double play, and finally bring the curtain down in this inning.
Dryer's 2-2. Stevenson fouls it straight back.
Stevenson was going to take a shot to right field. He stayed back on that slider very well. The slider away from him.
Gavin Lux banging the top step of the Reds dugout. Cincinnati smells blood in the water. More blood being leaked by this Dodger bullpen in 2025. Still 2-2. Dreyer will try again. Fouled away. Stevenson remains in the box.
We haven't seen many strikes in this half inning. We haven't seen many swings and misses in the last couple of innings.
Another 2-2. It's low. Ball 3, and we got another full count. The fact that Emmett Sheehan has to get up and get hot as fast as he appears to be down in left field.
It's taken 3 pitchers to get 1 out.
Bases loaded, 1 out. 10-5 Dodgers. The payoff from Dreyer. Popped up, but it'll drift out of play. Rortvedt tossed the mask, or held on to it rather, as he ran back toward the net. And he saw it drop into the field level seats.
Again, not a swing and miss.
Another 3-2. Another foul ball. Stevenson in his career, close to a .320 hitter with the bases loaded. This is scary times.
That was elevated fastball, but that was right down the middle.
This is pitch number 10 from Jack Dreyer. Another foul ball. High slider at 87. That would have been ball 4 in all likelihood, but you can understand why Stevenson swung at it. Dave Roberts can only watch. Pitch number 11. Strike 3, swinging. Got him with a slider below the zone, and that is out number 2 at long last. They're not done yet. The bases are loaded still for Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 10-5 LA. Hayes, foul, strike 1 away to the right side.
Hayes tonight is grounded out 3 times. Twice to second, once to short. Back in that lineup. He had not played because of back spasm since the 20th of September.
He is the 9th red to the plate in this 8th inning. The 0-1 from Dreyer. Popped him up on the infield. Freddie Freeman at the edge of the dirt at first base, underneath the final out of a stressful, arduous, and all too long top of the 8th inning. The Reds score 3, but leave them loaded. 10-5 Dodgers. They have 3 more outs to get some insurance runs when we come back.
When you
take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance.
Dodgers have a chance to do something we haven't seen in decades.
Time to go back-to-back on your home of the LA Dodgers.
to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. There was certainly some unforeseen stress in the top of the 8th inning for the Dodger bullpen. Alex Vesia can only get 1 out on his 22 pitches. Edgardo Enriquez didn't get a single out despite throwing 18. Jack Dreyer was able to wiggle out of it. 5 runs for Cincinnati the last 2 innings. The Dodgers lead 10-5. Mookie Betts leading off the bottom of the 8th against Graham Ashcraft. Strike 1 stays high, a slider at 92.
Took 59 pitches to get 3 outs.
That was a tough watch. The 1-0. Betts takes a strike. I mean, the Reds have 5 runs on just 6 hits. The pitch. Mookie swings a little tardy. And foul strike 2 into the top of the net behind home plate. Mookie tonight has reached twice. A base hit in the first and a walk in the 6th. In total, 1 for 3. Here's the 1-2. Betts just dribbles it foul on the first base side. A little half swing there in between.
It's Blake Treinen warming up at the Dodgers bullpen.
Another 1-2. Inside. Fastball at 98 from Ashcraft. Dodgers with 5 home runs tonight. Multi-home run games for Shohei Ohtani and Teoscar Hernandez. Betts to center. This got a shot. It drops down for a blue base hit. Mookie's 2nd hit of the game. Insurance run on base to begin the 8th. Well, you think back to the last time Freddie Freeman was up. Mookie Betts was on first base. Hit a double to right field, and Mookie was going to score easily, but it hopped off the warning track and then over the wall, and so Betts had to hold at third, and then he didn't score. Now that run kind of looms large, even though it's 10-5. It's just based on the recent track record of the Dodger bullpen. Ball 1 downstairs from Ashcraft to start Freeman. Freddie 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and a run scored. Ashcraft 98 on the outer half. Strike 1 taken by Freddie. And now an even count. One on. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. Freeman bounces a second one into the Red bullpen. Ashcraft, extreme first base side of the rubber. Out of the stretch is 1-2. Hit to right field. This could hang up. No, it drops down in front of Marte. That was a tough one to read the spin on, but back-to-back singles from Betts and Freeman to open up the 8th inning.
He's run on base 3 times tonight. Single, double. He's also walked.
First and second for Max Muncy. It was a walk and a run tonight, but otherwise 3 strikeouts. And his first action in a while. He's playing through injury. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know he's not 100%. It has been a frustrating year on a health front for Muncy. First pitch from Ashcraft. 98 catches the inside corner, strike 1.
The Dodgers have held it very close to the vest as to what is ailing Muncy right now.
Here's the 0-1. That's swatted foul on the left side, 0-2.
Which is not a bad thing, because there's a lot of times you just do not want the competition to know what is ailing you. You know, do they pitch differently to you? Can they play defensively different?
Dodgers 10, Reds 5. First and second, no outs in the bottom of the 8th. An 0-2. Muncy is jammed, pulls it in the air, right field, shallow right, going back from second McLean, about 5 feet inside the foul line. He makes the catch to retrieve the pop-up. That's out number 1. So Muncy cannot be productive with the first out. Betts and Freeman have to hold. And only 2 Dodgers have hit 3 home runs in a single postseason game. Chris Taylor did it. Game 5 of the 2021 National League Championship Series, and Kike Hernandez in the 2017 NLCS at Wrigley Field. Teoscar Hernandez has a chance. Ball 1 low and outside. A 3-run home run in the 3rd, a solo homer in the 5th. Also had a base hit in the 1st. So he's 3 for 4 tonight as he digs in here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Hernandez a little late on that fastball. Fouled away on the right side. 1-1. On a 1-1, Hernandez pops it in the air. Playable in right for Marte. He's got the read. Betts can't tag from second. So back-to-back unproductive outs. It'll be up to Miguel Rojas in this 8th. Betts and Freeman started the 8th with singles. Muncy and Hernandez popped out. So Miguel Rojas making his second plate appearance. Replaced Tommy Edman earlier. And singled and scored in the 7th. Here's the pitch from Ashcraft. Swung on and bounced toward the Cincinnati on-deck circle. That's a strike. Dodgers lead by 5. They can grab some insurance runs ahead of the top of the 9th inning, which appears to be the responsibility of Blake Trinan. The Dodgers threw 59 pitches, you said, in the 8th inning?
59.
Ideally, it's a much more efficient 9th for Trinan. A ball and a strike now on Rojas. 2-1, 2 out. The pitch. Fouled away to the right. 1-2. It was 8-0, then 8-2, then 10-2. Now 10-5. It went from really a picture-perfect wild card opener to now an aggravating one relative to the Dodgers, and that is deemed to have hit Rojas. Just glanced off of him, so he's hit by a pitch. In a 2-strike count, that will load the bases for Andy Pages.
Well, what it also does, Stephen, it just opens up the discussion again about the bullpen and how it has struggled as a group.
Oh, I think the Reds want to take another look. They disagree with the call at home that hit Rojas.
Cincinnati is challenging the call of hit by pitch.
Now, the first look that we saw on the monitors here in the Dodgers audio booth, I'm hard-pressed to see enough video evidence to say that it didn't glance.
That's not something an umpire can see. You're really going off of sound.
Yeah.
And it'll make kind of a double click as far as sound. But if it touched Rojas, it would have touched the batting glove of the left hand, the bottom hand, more than anything else.
So it's with the replay operations center in New York. Extra umpires here on the field, extra umpires back in the rock, and they're going to comb through all the angles. But I'm with you. They're going to probably lean on the home plate umpire, Nick Marley, making that call based off the sound. If you heard it clip Rojas, it wasn't a hard blow. It just glanced into the glove of Stevenson.
And the ball did not really change directions at all because it was easily caught by Stevenson.
But you get an extra challenge in the postseason, so Cincinnati at this juncture, you can understand them throwing one of them out there.
Well, 4 different umpires have been assigned to Replay Central, which is in the commissioner's office in New York.
Here's the call.
After review, the call stands. The batter was hit by the pitch. Cincinnati will have one challenge remaining.
So that loads the bases, as we said, for Andy Pages. This is a big chance for Pages to produce his first hit of the postseason and give the Dodger bullpen seemingly much needed breathing room for the ninth inning. 10-5 here in game one. Pages twirls the bat. 2 outs, bases loaded. First pitch, fouled away to the right field side, strike one. 2 ground outs to short, 2 fly outs to left for Pages. His last one, he just missed a homer. Ashcraft delivers the 0-1 pitch and misses outside, 1-1. Tigers beat Cleveland on the road. Cubs beat the Padres at home, and then the Red Sox top the Yankees on the road. Pages swings through, strike 2, chases a slider that's not even close. Dodgers trying to grab the all-important opener of a best-of-3 wild card series. They are the heavy favorites. Nobody expected the Reds to even be here. They got into the playoffs on the final day of the regular season with the Mets loss. A ball and 2 strikes on Pages. Here's the pitch. It's inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Pages grounds it to third. Fielded by Hayes. He backs up and goes to second to get Rojas in the final out. So the Dodgers leave them loaded. In the bottom of the 8th, they'll have to settle for a 5-run lead and needing 3 outs to get a win. LA's.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Dodgers 10, Cincinnati 5. Top of the 9th inning. Bottom of the order. 9-1-2 against Blake Trinan. Top of the 9th inning, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? And dial 1-877. Cars for Kids now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. It's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Blake Snell was strong in 7 innings. He gave up 2 earned runs, but it was really a couple innings, or a couple inches rather, from 7 scoreless. And the bullpen has kind of fumbled the opportunity, and Trinan's first pitch goes all the way to the backstop. Ball 1. So that doesn't exactly inspire confidence in the ninth. Because the 8th inning, Mo, was all about the Reds putting 9 to the plate, pushing 3 across and just 2 hits because the Dodgers walked the house. A 1-0 from Trinan. Hangs high, ball 2.
Couple of defensive changes. Justin Dean takes over in center, and Andy Paz goes from center to right.
So Teoscar Hernandez out of the game. The pitch to McLean. Swing and a miss, strike 1. McLean tonight is 2 hits and 3 trips up there. A double, a single, and a run scored to go with the strikeout. Here's Trinan's pitch. Inside, ball 3. The Dodgers have issued 5 walks. Blake Snell had 1, but he has an excuse. He pitched 7 innings. Vesia walked 1. Enriquez walked 2 without recording an out. And Dreyer issued a pass as well. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good sinker from Trinan to fill the count.
Well, for Blake Snell, he got 21 outs on 91 pitches. It took the Dodgers bullpen 59 pitches to get 3 outs in the 8th.
Payoff pitch, strike 3 called. Backdoor sinker, clipped the corner, and gives Trinan out number 1 in the 9th inning and sends Dodger Stadium into a bit of a frenzy.
Number 29, TJ Friedel.
Turn the lineup over. TJ Friedel at the top. Strike 1 from Trinan. Perhaps that called 3rd strike on McLean can lock him in. Friedel tonight, 0 for 3 with a walk. Dodgers up 10-5, 2 outs away. Trinan's sweeper stays away from the left-handed hitting Friedel. A ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swings through, strike 2. Advantage Trinan. Friedel takes time, digs back in, a couple taps to the plate, hunkers down, and awaits this 1-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back Ks from Trinan. He finishes Friedel with a sweeper. Twelve strikeouts for the Dodger pitching staff.
Number 2, Gavin Lux.
Old friend Gavin Lux pinch hitting for Marte with 2 outs and the bases empty. Trinan starts him off with strike 1, a sweeper in the heart. Lux figures to start tomorrow against the right-handed Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The pitch stays away, 1-1. A ball and a strike. Trinan needs 1 more out. There's strike 2. Now he needs 1 more strike. The Dodgers lead by 5. 10-5 LA. On a 1-2. Lux fights one to shallow center. Charging in Dean. He dives. Can't make the catch. It bounces back toward the infield. Played by Betts. So it's a 2-out single for Gavin Lux to keep game one alive. Justin Dean into the game to play defense. Came in and he kind of overran it with his speed. It hit the heel of his left glove hand.
Yeah, hit up really on the wrist.
Ball one outside to Miguel Andujar. Lux on first, 2 outs. He's going for second. The Dodgers are indifferent. Trying and sinker is at the knees. Strike one taken and called. Lux now in scoring position. Is the 1-1, and Andujar bounces it to third. Picked up by Muncy. Throws on the run. Freddie steps on the bag, and that's so in for LA. The offense mashes 15 hits, including 5 home runs, matching a franchise record for the most in a single postseason game. They score 10. They get 7 strong from Blake Snell. The bullpen stumbled their way in, but ultimately, Mo, game 1 in the books for the Dodgers.
Well, if you had to make a statement, this is the best of 3. And being able to do it, and shaky ground for the bullpen again.
We'll step aside for a moment and break this one down. Right back on the World Champion Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels